early on in the game. And we'll see if that does happen here in this explosive mid lane. Faker also doing a bit better in terms of damage per minute. So a bit more consistent over the course of the entire game. And here we go. We're going to introduce two very popular teams right now. SKT going to be coming in here first on the blue side.
We'll see if the blue side proves to have any advantages to it. We'll see if the Ezreal or Nico end up getting allowed through, as well as Jace. Aatrox are also champions that you do have to consider. And Afrika having the counter picks available to them for their top laner and mid laner could prove to be Kai'Sa able to bypass the front and mid line and get all the way in back, but need to complement it with a very powerful carry from the mid or top lane. That way that she can take on her role as basically an assassin AD carry. Trades her life for one of the backline hypers of the opposing team. Very good against the likes of Ezreal, Azir, Corki, etc. in the current meta. And Sejuani is actually just going to be picked up, so... Alright, slow down, Valdez. God.
Just turn up the echolocation. It should be fine.
I need the poker chips.
You didn't hear the Silas man sound?
God.
I was busy looking at the Alistair win rate. He's 5-1, so 83%.
You know, when I actually look at the center monitor, I can't really see the bands on the right though.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's really weird. So, Kennen is going to be the last ban here.
That's
or
a pick.
Pick.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
Lost sight.
I lost words. Lost speech, apparently. All right. Kennen, we can't quite see the top lane state. We have an Azir versus Corki on our screen, but let's be honest, no one's dying. And it looks like, actually, Keen is going to be slow pushing the wave. He's going to take a big trade on Khan.
Khan goes in for the stun, and actually will stick around, but Keen trying to punish him, and he gets the little... I'm an expert on these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
An expert on turret plates. I got it.
Yeah. That was actually a great sneak. Keen has no idea.
Oh, man.
As that is a really scary piggy from the brush. Has no hope for Keen to get out of that one. Klid is a sneaky snake, and he's going to be able to get the big reward for that kill as he just sidles by the one ward that was too far down the lane and is able to catch Keen by surprise.
Gets him by surprise, and they're going to be able to convert that into turret plates at a much-needed time here in top lane.
It allowed him to get a gigantic chunk onto the top turret. So take a look at the pathing here. Right through that tiny little piece of shadow. This guy knows his stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, Keen was almost sniffing it out, as surprising as that is. Tries to knock back Khan. Ends up going down in the end anyway. And now both top laners, they're back up there. And we're going to have a little bit of ping pong.
They had it all set up, and still they were not able to make it happen. Faker has his teleport interrupted. Oh, no. As now we're just trying to save him here. Faker does a lot of damage, but is going to be forced to flash. Dread over the wall.
Whoa, lots of errors by both parties.
Yeah, this is a dirty one right now, as Dread is going to be going down here too. He wanted to get down and dirty, did not actually pay off for him. As Keen was minding his own business, taking out the turret, and aiming, took out the bottom turret.
So right now, in this lane state right here, SK Telecom, they lose 2 turrets, but they pick up some kills. I'm going to take a look at it one more time. Faker doing a lot of damage with his Sand Soldiers onto Sennen and Dread. And then you can see effort. He goes and he whiffs on everything. Knocked up by Sennen, and Yukal just pops him. Faker misses on the Shurima Shuffle. Keen headed back up to top lane. Dread comes back in. Casts the pillar, interrupts Faker's channel. And then right here, Yukal goes over the wall via the Valkyrie. Klid's right there, so he knew that it was coming. He flashes right back out. Dread flashes over, but doesn't have the damage to kill Faker. And then Klid, right at the very end here, you can see Faker's Sand Soldiers would have been enough, but...
Building up our economies. We don't want to start any wars just yet. As, well, Senin has a different idea. Effort going to start the play here against Senin. Is going to be forced to blow that ultimate, but was it too little too late? He's got a stopwatch too. As actually, Faker's going to get some soldiers in there and take him out, so nicely done. Senin a little bit late on that ultimate, I believe, as he just took way too much damage before it even got started here. Yukal with the package, not going to go the right way, and Cannon's going to get away here as SKT with 4 members going to the bot lane to kill one tiny little squirrel. We're going to have this Baron going down here as Senin is going to be
they're too late.
Dread is just too far out of here. That Shock Blast not going to do enough, and SKT with the good read, and Khan even gets away to add insult to injury. SKT with a very big win to take that Baron down.
And
it's kind of the way that balance is going, and yeah, but the Frozen Mallet definitely interesting here for this game, League of Legends. So we got a big fight here. Yukal actually has to go all the way around. Faker in a bit of trouble, is going to get ignited down. One more missile, but he's going to flash it. It does not matter as aiming will be able to respond with that one. Here comes the rest of SKT though. It's Yukal. He's going to get flashed on as well. Khan going to be bopped over the wall. Actually saves him from the feathers. It's kind of interesting. Keen now going to find a piggy as aiming and Senin. We're just all over the place in this fight. Effort looking for another knock-up. Not sure about that one. Is able to get out alive, but scary there for just a moment. Teddy finally going to show his face as that weird and wonderful fight ends for a moment.
Teddy was actually...
But now Dread is all alone, and he's got a stopwatch. Now we're looking to turn it around. Big shot blast on Effort and Teddy. They're on the run now. Glid, he's just going to have to get out of there.
This team fight is probably one of the best timings that a Freaker could find for themselves.
They're trying to bait it
game.
now. Trying to bait this Baron. There's no vision. We got the package, though, as Yukal trying to go in there, but they burst him down! Teddy's able to get in there and get the Zhonyas, and Faker is here for the cleanup. I cannot believe that he actually survived for that long, but SKT perfectly are able to set up the Baron bait.
So now they're going to be able to easily convert into this Baron capture, and then it should be pretty easy to end the game off the Baron push. Now, Teddy will not have the Baron bonus, but that is all right.
Faker.
That was really close, yeah.
We're all good. Even Spike gets there on time, but we really got to break down the replay to just show exactly how they were just able to dispatch Yukal as fast and as cleanly as they did.
As Clid is just going to clear out his jungle, but let's take a look at how this transpired. So, really surprising that SKT, they wanted to force the agenda, even though they had item completions coming in. Clid got deleted at the very start, but Khan and Effort had such good angles for their engages. The Slicing Maelstrom able to separate the primary carries on Afrika from the people that were caught in the middle of the crossfire.
Look at this one.
And then right here, Yukal, he comes in, and it looked like he was just going to delete Teddy, but he got caught and just burst down before he could do anything else. And then at that point, the remaining members of Afrika could just go down. Khan.
It was the burst damage from the Kai'Sa too to get in there with Khan.
Oh, that's a very fast
and I have to hold that thought, is now aiming in a lot of trouble, but the blast plant is... Well, they're really happy they added those in whatever season they came in, because they just saved a couple of lives from going.
Construction of Afrika right now.
Yeah. You can write thesis papers about this one. It's really nice and clean. And they're not wasting any time with this one. Now back on aiming, Effort waiting for that in. It's not going to go for it yet, as Faker is going to do a bunch of damage. Nearly gets burst down. Teddy helping out with the kill to take out Senin, who was in his ultimate. Khan finally, systematically, will take out the first inhibitor. We're going for a team play from Faker.
You really don't.
Oh, okay, we're flashing in here, going in on top of Keen. Teddy doesn't have the damage yet, though, but Ember with the big follow-up. Faker getting 1v2 by aiming, but they switch spots. And Yukal still alive. Keen is as well. They burst down. The biggest damage on the side of SKT, but the burst is going to come out of Teddy this time around as he takes out that Trundle.
Aiming,
and the base.
Clid!
Oh, he's going to interrupt it. That's going to be perfect. Can Khan actually end it, though, is the question.
Well, Teddy's guaranteeing
Teddy
the insurance.
Gonna go in, plants that Q, has that Zhonya's, and will be chipping him down one by one as Khan And aiming, poor aiming, has to go 1v2. Cant, he's dancing. He knows they won. GG. He's going to go the way of SKT in a very flashy game number 1.
And, well, it was
5v4, but other than that, they were able to show up when it mattered, as everybody's looking for that 9 wins in a row.
Yeah. So take a look at this engage here. Clid finding the opening onto Keen, but honestly, Afrika, they fought really well despite all of this. Senin ends up going down. Faker missing the Emperor's Divide on aiming. And then Afrika actually get the kill onto him. Teddy dealing a lot of damage to Dread.
Like the subjugate finally in.
Yeah. Teleport was coming in from aiming, interrupted by Clid. And I really like what Teddy did there. He played super safe, knowing that, hey, if somehow we manage to botch this 1 in 100 times, at least I enabled the 7 versus 5 via the
and the little dance here
super
at the end.
minions. Yeah. Can you imagine the sheer strength that Thor needs?
Oh boy.
To propel itself into the air?
It's